And so here we is, arriving from the north on whatever Florida highway this is.
So here's where we're going to be staying for the next few days. We got our own private marina. I forgot to bring the boat with me, so looks like we're going to be boatless for the duration of our trip, but that's okay. That's okay. Gas prices are high. I didn't want a boat anyway, okay? Actually I did, but I forgot the boat. So let's just take a little look-see at our unit here, shall we? This is where we're going to be. Our guest has her own quarters. Looks like a 42-inch TV and her own private bathroom, closet, kitchen area. Pretty spacey. The kid, he's got his own private bunk quarters there. Okay. Let's just keep going, shall we, ladies? Spacious living room. What looks like a 50 or a 55-inch Samsung television with a theater surround sound, all that. Here's the master bedroom, where we have a pretty nice bathroom with a stand-up stall and a garden tub. Okay, let's just carry on, shall we, ladies? Nice comfortable bed there. What looks like clean luxury linen. Fair closet space. Okay, not complaining. I'm not mad. What looks like I guess another 41, 42-inch TV there. And our own private entrance and exit onto the spacious balcony. Let's go take a look out there real quick, shall we, ladies? Yes, indeed. Ah, yes, indeed. Ceiling fan. There's another exit onto the balcony. Let's see what we got out here. Nice, spacious balcony with some comfortable looking woven bamboo chairs there. Comfortable little table. There's the Gulf of Mexico right out there. This is Mexico Beach, which is where Hurricane Michael, Category 4 Hurricane Michael, made landfall and pretty much wiped this town off the map. You can see right here, that's where some houses used to be, some kind of facilities. 5 years later, they have done a lot of building, but it's going to take at least 15 years to put this town fully back together again. That was a monster storm, and I won't say anything on YouTube about how that storm was enhanced, because you're not supposed to talk about that on YouTube, okay? You don't talk about that, and you don't talk about a lot of other things on YouTube, okay? So that's this is where we're going to be for the next few days. And for you refrigerator peepers, we'll just do a little quick tour here. Brought some apples and peppers and garden tomatoes and onions and lemons, bananas and mangoes and such. Some bread, potato chips. See what's in the refrigerator here. Nothing in the freezer. We got some Filipino Guyabano drink there. We got some organic coconut waters, Body Armor, some distilled water, some eggs, some Filipino sausages, some ground beef, reduced price because I am a big spender, spare no expense. Block of cheese, some butter for cooking, some mustard, a boiled egg, and it looks like we need to make a trip to the nearest grocery store, which is about 15 miles away, because this is Mexico Beach, which was completely destroyed. And so with that, on with the show. Just gonna do a little beach walk, that's all. Nothing to see here. Nothing of any interest. Nothing of any interest whatsoever. Just a little beach walk. Across the busy highway here. Get past all the banging of the construction. Take a walk down by the water. This is where we're staying. Tranquil Harbor and Mexico Beach Public Pier. But as you will see, there's no pier down here anymore, as it was blown away. So the construction is definitely noisy, and they are in the process of designing and building a pier. So other than the noise of that pneumatic drill, or what the hell that thing is, it's quite pleasant out here. There's Cape San Blas way over there in the distance. Not very sunny, but at least it's not raining. But that noise does not make for good video making, so we're going to keep these clips short. Not too many people on the beach today. It is Thursday, June 1st, 2023. My fine feathered friend. Like I say, Cape San Blas is that landmass that you may or may not be able to see right over that way. Just on the other side of Port St. Joe, Florida. I do see some rain out there. We have gotten past the noise, it looks like. How do you do, sir? Nice to see you today. Hope all is well. Hope all is well with you and your lovely family. Yes, sirree, Bob. We got some folks out here fishing today. This is good fishing weather here. Unlike some of those days where I've stood out there in the blistering sun for hours and caught nothing. Here, it wouldn't bother me a bit if I caught nothing. Nice and cloudy. Well, this is good fishing weather. Good time to catch some flounder, some mackerel. These properties here are definitely brand new. I have never seen those before, but we haven't been to Mexico Beach since last year or year before. I can't remember. No. Last year we went to St. George Island twice. Beautiful balcony on that upstairs right there on that one. Starting to see some pelicans diving for fish. So they're seeing fish out there. Then again, there's always fish out there. They're just not always biting. Well, we did bring our one rod and reel, my tackle box. I just need to go get a temporary fishing license and some raw shrimp for bait. And we will be in business, as they say. Yeah, everything I'm seeing is brand new. Some of this stuff, like on that larger building right there, that two-story building, closest to the frame of view there, it's not even painted yet. At least the balconies are not painted. And then I see some buildings down there still being framed. So a lot of construction going on here right now as they continue 5 years later to try to rebuild this town after that devastating Category 4 man-made enhanced thingamabob. Can't say it on YouTube, can't say nothing on YouTube. Did I mention that yet? Yeah, that's true. And that's absolutely despicable. That's what I was talking about there. Still under construction. Still being made, as they say. Nice property. Now you see this young fella right here? See, he ain't got nothing on his mind except free food. And that's all he thinks about. Another new structure under construction. That didn't sound good, did it? Hell, all this stuff is new. Don't even look like the same town to me. I still see the El Governor down there. It didn't get blown away, but it got heavily damaged. The El Governor Hotel. And they have just recently reopened it. All this stuff here is brand new. Another new property here, the Driftwood Inn. This place looks really nice. Brand spanking new. Yes, sir. See a little restaurant over there. That's a nice place. We might have to think about renting a room there one of these days. Brand new. Okay, I see that they've put in some public restrooms over here and public parking for access to the beach for people who don't have a room. And there is the El Governor Hotel. We have stayed there 3 or 4 times, and I'll tell you the secret about the El Governor Hotel. The El Governor Hotel ain't worth a damn. I don't know, maybe they've redesigned it in such a way that it's not quite so crappy anymore, but I used to not care for it at all. But it was one of the only affordable places in town to stay at that time. But it looks like as they're rebuilding here in Mexico Beach, they're rebuilding with a lot more tourism in mind. A lot of rental properties, condominiums, things that there just wasn't an abundance of before. But as you can see, small balconies, and every time we ever stayed there, the floors were just wet because they were made with a porous material, and so even if you mopped it up and opened the doors, the floors would just never really dry out all that well. So to me, it was just not the best place in the world to stay. They have a fair, or used to have a fair restaurant. Nothing to brag home or or nothing to brag about or write home about, but okay food. And so I think this is where we're going to turn around and go back to our starting point. I do see some significant rain down that way. Oh my gosh, that's coming this way. This is going to be interesting, trying to beat that rain back to the condo. So that's going to be day one of our trip here to Mexico Beach, Florida, on the Gulf of Mexico.
Now is not time to lose hope, my fine feathered friend. We are in a cataclysmic era of our existence. No matter what you are going through, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Seek hope. Take comfort in the knowledge that there are many out there like you and I. Not all will live to tell the tale, for they will be the earliest departed among us. The story isn't as sad as you might think, for it is always darkest before the light. Even victims of torture and murder find joy in the end. The wicked hate us because of our innocence and compassion and our connection to nature and the cosmic web of cells, and our oneness with the Creator. Our oneness with the Creator. We are the punishers of death. We always overcome.